feels like the equivalent of like going to the Jim Crow South through segregation and like not talking about segregation. Like, how would anyone know where the West Bank was? Because this map,
Like, Israel is not gonna pay somebody to come and speak to you.
I want to ask you, like, these maps, are these the ones that Birthright gives to everyone? Is this the one that like all Israel Outdoors trips get? Because I mean, like, literally, if I hadn't asked anything, like, how would anyone know where the West Bank was? Because this map doesn't say anything.
So, Israel sees the West Bank, it's part of Israel, and Israel does not put anything on our maps around the West Bank, because the West Bank is just like Tel Aviv or Jerusalem.
I mean, literally, like
I said,
erasing
Israel,
the fact that Palestine even exists, though.
Palestine, if you ask anybody in Israel,
But it's not fair. I think the real issue is that it's inappropriate for like all of us to be told that to be shown this map as if this is the truth, when like only Israel and the Israeli government seems to think that the West Bank is part of Israel, when the entire international community and Palestinians themselves would never say that. And the reason is because the people who live there can't vote, they're under military occupation, their water is being controlled by somebody else and they can't get enough access to it. And I mean, their lives are made like a living hell because they can't even like see their families in Jerusalem. They can't get to other cities because the roads are constantly controlled and they have to go through all these checkpoints. And they never know when something could be shut down or when their day could just be made a living hell by the Israeli military.
I'm not saying this is the truth, this is what you should believe in.
I guess my thing is, if Birthright, like, I'm upset at Birthright for only showing me this truth when I know there's so many other young American Jews like me, when this is the only chance they get to see this place.
Israel is showing you what they believe. And also in Israel, it's very divided and people believe different stuff. But the West Bank is part of the state of Israel, it's part of Israel, and that's what the Israeli government is showing you, the country of Israel.
But I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, what is the Israeli government's agenda and what are the other donors to Birthright's agenda in showing us these maps and not talking about the West Bank and the occupation? Is the agenda for all of us to go home and believe that Israel is this great country that's not enforcing a military occupation? Because that's the agenda that I'm seeing, and that's what it seems like.
It's free.
I know.
You didn't have to pay. You didn't pay for there's no such thing as a free lunch. You know, is it just? But we are receiving one side of the argument because only one side's paying for us to be here.
But also, it's like taking responsibility for your own community. Like, this is the same way that I feel responsible to stay politically engaged in the U.S. around issues I care about, not just because me, myself, am not a racist person. I feel responsible for looking out for other white people to not be racist, the same way I want this trip to be good for other Jews. I don't know. I think social change is possible. So.